not been able to see me this year, but if you're out there, Santeni Sana for keeping it 100 right here on the leading news station KTN News. I'm your host, Brian Aseli. You can follow me at Brian_Aseli. You can find us at KTN News, and the hashtag to use is KTN Morning Express. And I know you've seen a new face, JC Rogers. He's such a cool guy. Na najua kizungu hapo nayo imekuwa ni noma juu ya noma. But welcome to the team, JC Rogers. Nimekuona pale, and it's such an amazing moment. Right here, we have a full-blown session of hot topics because we are anticipating to have a good year in the entertainment world. So how about I get to introduce my guests today? Amawaji introduce. Gentlemen, introduce thyself.
Let us do our job, okay?
Yes.
All right. I am the Penguin, the one and only. Now, Aseli and Sefa, when I say you get me, you say yeah, yeah. You get me?
Yeah, yeah.
I like. So Penguin live and direct.
Hey, what's up, everyone? My name is MC Sefa, and I'm happy to be here today. This is a new year. We're excited. And when you see us, you just know that we got some juice. We got juice.
We got some juice.
Our news is real.
And this is real.
Our news is real, by the way. And how about we start with this story? Since March 2020, everything was disrupted and normal activity just failed. Why it failed is because we were not able to get a chance to go out because COVID happened. COVID effect on man simply meant that we had to social distance, wash our hands a little bit more, but it also meant that students were not able to go back to school. I'd like you to check out this clip in just a bit, but I'd just like to get to know how do you feel about this? Like people going back to school, and it started in phases. In October, we saw the literally 8-4-4 go back to school, class 8s from 4s and grade 4s going back to school. They are now going back to school.
Everyone
is now going back to school,
going back to school.
Since Monday. Ebu niambie, how's the reception been? Because Abunajo, you have younger brothers.
Yeah, I have a small bro and sister.
Yeah.
And so far I can say it's a good ordeal for everyone. Now that, you know, when the class 4s and 4s first went to school, you know, it was a bit unusual. And, you know, like, you know, a school is set, you know, for different classes. Everyone is used to being in school together, everyone. But now, when the only 2 classes went, it was unusual. But now it's good that everyone is in school. You can now link up with all your friends in school together, and, you know, everything is back to normal slowly as we proceed.
Shaving was an issue because now kids had dreadlocks. You know, you're at home, you've joined a music session, you're a musician now.
You're officially a musician.
Had started working at M-Pesa stores. Some ladies were working in cosmetic stores.
People
Sefa, talk to us about what do you think?
I feel like it's been a long time coming, first of all. These people have been home for a long time. And it's about time. I'm sure they also missed school. They also missed interacting with friends. And zile stories itakuwa pale high school, eh? People are going to be telling the stories, what they experienced, the events they went to and all that. But still, we also saw the challenge of some people not wanting to go back to school. Some people have given up.
Yeah.
Wengine wametafuta kazi already, wengine wako karibu kuolewa. So I feel like the government needs to do more.
Relationship ilikuwa
ishashika bana ile
job pesa mtu ashaanza kuingiza pesa manze.
So it's not easy, but the government needs to look into it because these students need to go back to school and we need to resume the learning system as it used to be.
Okay, the resumption is not easy for some people, and that's why I want you to check out this clip of a young lady or a young girl trying to sing the national anthem. If it's funny to you, it's not funny to me, because if they can't remember the national anthem, algebra, take a look.
Wow!
Worst part is the one saying, wow!
My daughter.
I don't know if wow was, wow, you can't actually do it, or it is wow, you actually
really
did a great
tried.
job.
It was wow, you're getting out of my house now. You're going to school. Wow, finally I'm done with this. And you
In a
guys
very
know-
polite way, mzazi aliuza ng'ombe apeleke ng'ombe shule.
Don't do
A
that.
polite
Don't
way,
do, no,
polite,
that's
polite.
not polite. That's impolite.
It's direct, it's direct.
But also just to look at some of the grievances from high school principals who talked about how it's just principals in general from both public and private schools saying that it's quite a challenge to have social distance when the desks are actually minimal. And it's actually been an issue. CS Magoha spoke about this and said that they were bringing desks to school, but they are not enough. But the situation, can we compare it to a country like Rwanda, which built 27,000 new classrooms?
Yeah, classrooms.
Are we lagging behind?
We are lagging behind. What I can say is the government of Kenya, like Safa said, the government needs to review the school system, first of all. And reviewing the school system doesn't necessarily mean the system itself. It's what the factors affecting the school system, which comes to the furniture, you know, all the things that are needed for this system to work. Yeah. So I can say we are lagging behind.
We're lagging behind?
We are
Yeah,
lagging
the
behind.
education system in Kenya is a very key factor in the life of a young person.
Yes.
And if it's not given the attention it deserves, they won't get the future they need, or maybe they're working towards. So if you start telling kids, after all that time, you start telling them to go and study under trees, it doesn't add up completely, because some other countries used that period to build classes. They realized that we are facing a pandemic. We need to create an environment that can work for our students. Instead of waiting for the last minute to say, endeni mkae chini ya mti.
Sasa ndio miti na
Chini
miti
ya mti
hazikupandwa.
entertainment.
Miti zenyewe haziko Kenya.
Zilikatwa ziunde desk. I'm just saying, I'm just saying,
And this is why
thinking out loud.
Yeah.
Moving on swiftly, Trio Mio. Trio Mio, it's actually a rhyming word, and that, I have to call him kid because he's going back to school, boarding school for that matter. He's only in Form 2, 16 years of age, but he's a superstar. During this 10-month break, he's been singing with artists and rhyming with artists such as Calligraph Jones, and has done even major collaborations with people like Boondocks Gang. Akina Benzema have been able to experience him. And he's going back to school, which became mostly a troll. Sefa, what's your sentiments on that?
First of all, mode form. Mode form. Tuchachishe assignment. So, this kid needed to go. Huyu kijana alikuwa ameleta shida pale nje. Alikuwa mpaka analeta competition kidogo.
Wapi hapo kwa Mamresh ama?
Kwa Mamresh kidogo. Kila dem ako like, hey, Trio Mio. But it's good that he realized and noted that he had a talent very early, and the parents. He actually spoke and said, he talked about his father who used to be a musician, doing rumba and old school music, and he's the one who encouraged them to do music. So I feel like if we concentrate on nurturing these talents as early as that,
Yes.
these kids will be celebrities in a short period.
Yeah.
And I was talking to the Penguin, and he told me that this kid must be the only kid in Kenya who really enjoyed their holiday.
Yeah.
Because this kid, within a period of 11 months, this kid became a celebrity. This kid is getting money. This kid is getting endorsements. He's getting paid.
And then
But
you're
now,
telling- yeah?
sisi tuko nje, yeye ako shule.
And you're telling that kid to go back to school.
You're telling him
You
to
know,
go back
ati
to
arudi
school.
akasome.
It's
You know,
actually going to be hard. So some people don't know Trio Mio, and I'd like you to check out this clip of where he's just telling people when the namo taratara, peleka na
Peleke na ria.
taratara. Take a look.